So news just came out from Ian Rappaport that the Vikings have decided to sign Packers free agent Eric Wilson. And Eric Wilson was actually on the Vikings from 2017 to 2020. So he ends up back in Minnesota. And when we look at the Packers and their free agents, both Isaiah McDuffie and Eric Wilson were free agents. And so in my mind, I didn't think they would bring both of them back just because they already have Quay Walker, who I expect will get some kind of deal in the next year or so. You also have Edgerrin Cooper, who is playing some really great football. You also have Tyron Hopper, who's also there. And so there's a lot of different guys and a lot of depth already on this Packers team. And then when the Packers decided to sign Isaiah McDuffie, it looked like Eric Wilson probably wouldn't return. And in my mind, part of me was wondering if they would go with Wilson over McDuffie just because he did play a lot more special team snaps in 2024. He had the most special team snaps on the Packers with 321. You look at Isaiah McDuffie, he had 125. So Wilson was much more of a special teams player, playing 72% of snaps on special teams. Isaiah McDuffie at 28%. But I understand the reasoning to keep McDuffie instead of Eric Wilson, mainly just because of age. Isaiah McDuffie is only 25 years old. Eric Wilson's 30 years old. So they go with the younger guy, who I think Isaiah McDuffie and Eric Wilson are similar type talents. I think in my mind, Eric Wilson might be slightly better, definitely, more effective on special teams. But when you can get a guy who's 25, who has some of his best years ahead of him, most likely, it's understandable that the Packers went with Isaiah McDuffie and not Eric Wilson. But I still think Wilson's a solid player. When you look at the Packers' snaps at linebacker, he had 559 snaps. McDuffie had 728. Edgerrin Cooper had 549. So he was a pretty big part of the Packers' defense in 2024, had 46 tackles, 23 stops. So I feel like he still has a few good years left in him. So the Vikings decide to bring him back to Minnesota. If you want more Packers content, feel free to subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys next time.